eLumen provides reports of assessment data that faculty have entered for their sections that can be downloaded and printed. Make sure you are in the appropriate role after logging in. In this case, it's the faculty role. Select from the organization drop-down menu the discipline that you want to view reports for. Select the Results Explorer tab from your landing page. In your faculty role, you can view results for your classes only. The Results Explorer provides faculty with a view of student performance results for courses they are assigned to as an instructor. Use the Results Explorer to identify low performance outcomes that may inform future changes to instruction and attempts to close the assessment loop. Within the Results Explorer section, there are 3 tabs. Results Explorer allows users to review student assessment results. Available Reports allows users to generate reports. Document Library houses generated reports. You can use the filter area to target specific assessments for which you want to view reports. In the filter box, select the desired assessment level from the Outcomes class list. Here, we are interested in SLOs. In the Outcomes box, select the desired student learning outcomes to view. In the Options area, you can further filter down to the type of assessment that you want to see. Once you have set your filters, you will see the Outcomes assessment results that are available based on those filters. Select the assessment that you want to view, and what you see is a chart view of the aggregated student performance scores and reflections that you entered. After several semesters of data have been collected on the same assessment, the Results Explorer will also chart trends in student performance over time. Here, I only have information for one section for one term. All I see is a bar chart for that data. If I had more data, I would see a graph of all the different terms for which I have data entered. If you select View Rubric, you can see the assessment scorecard that was used for this data. Select the table view to display the numbers that create the graphs and bar charts. The assessment scorecard or rubric can also be selected in this view. Reflection responses are also visible in this view. Another way to get to the Results Explorer in eLumen is to navigate to it from your assessment inbox. When you log in and you see your assessment inbox, you should already be in your faculty role. If you're not, make sure that you are in the role by selecting from the menu here. Next, if you want to view the results for a specific course that belongs to a specific discipline, in order to view that course's Results Explorer information, you need to make sure that you select the discipline from the top here before you select View Results Explorer. For example, if I want to view this data for this course for diesel technology, if I did not select the diesel technology discipline from this dropdown and I left it as is the way it was when I signed in initially, and then I go to the View button here and click on Results Explorer from the dropdown, it's going to display no information. So I click back to go back to the inbox, or I could have just clicked this inbox button here to go back to this inbox. And I select from here diesel and related technology. Now, if I go to that course, hover my mouse over View and select Results Explorer from the dropdown, now I can see this data for this course.